Okay, so let's take a look of what kind of property qualify under Chapter 7. Okay, qualify as a capital gain or capital loss. Okay, so simple rule is as long as the property is not qualified or classify as inventory. Okay, usually we will talk about Chapter 7. So if you take a look of your book, so the property there are at least 3. That is on my page 286. Okay. Section 1231. So there are 3 major properties. Okay, classified under IRC. Okay, the first one is section 1231 assets. Okay, so 1231 assets that include real estate and personal property for your trade. So in case in the future people talk about the property 1231 property, the 1231 property, you know, right? As I said, the simple rule, okay, the simple rule for capital gain, capital loss, as long as the property is not classified as inventory, then we talk about. So the first one is called 1231 property. So definition here on my page 287. Did you see it? Say the section 1231 assets include, okay, real property and personal property, and we use for your trade or your business. Okay, so I just mentioned automobile, right? If this automobile is your personal use, then loss cannot deduct, but gain you need to report. However, if you are the Schedule C, you are the Schedule C taxpayer. Okay, which means you run your own business, you report Schedule C, and also on your Schedule C you report one certain automobile is for your business. So that property is qualified under 1231. Got it? Alright, so this is the first one. Then we'll come back. Okay, right now we just try to define what kind of property they are qualified for Chapter 7 capital gain, capital loss. The next one is, let me see. On my page 290, it's called 1245. So we have 1231, 1245, and then the last one 1250. Okay, 1250. Right. So here, on my page 290, 1245, I believe, let me see. Yes, here's the one. On my page 298, there is a chart. There is a summary chart. It's easy to read, okay? 3 different type of property, comparison, 1231, okay? 1245, and 1250. Everybody see it?
Is it page 298?
On my page 292. On my page 292. I believe I'm using, thanks to Eugene, okay? He donated 2010 books to me, so I'm using 2010 right now, okay? So I'm talking about the versions of 2010. On my page is 292. So there's the table 7.1. So it will be a lot easier to read. So everybody can see it. 1231, this is for business use, right? And 1245, that is equipment, okay? And 1250, that's for example office building. Okay, so you can see each section indicate different property. I just want to leave this alone. Once again, okay, on this table 7.1, it did not mention personal use. It did not mention personal use. Personal use is kind of easy. Okay, it's kind of easy. Everything, the item for your personal use, for loss you cannot report, no deduction. Okay, but for gain you need to report it. But there's one big exception. That is your primary residence. Got it? Okay. There is one big, huge, okay, benefit for your primary residence. I just want to mention it right now. Otherwise, I may forget it. Okay. Let me repeat again. For those items you use for your personal, automobile, clothing, desk, furniture, everything, okay? For your personal use, when you sold it out, say garage sales, okay? If it incurred loss, no deduction. No deduction. Personal use, loss, no deduction. However, for any reason, personal use, you gain, you need to report it. This is the general rule. However, section 121, okay, IRC 121, okay, that is a big benefit for everybody, okay? So this is your personal or primary residence. If you purchase a house, you're living there, single family home, condominium, townhouse, okay, as long as you use this as your personal primary residence, under section 121, as long as you live there up to 2 years, okay, for 2 years, then, okay, if you sold it, you have capital gain, each owner can enjoy 250,000 gain for free. So if husband and wife, you have total $500,000 gain for free. All right, so that is very important. Primary residence exemption, very important. And so far, this is the only section I can find for your personal property sold. You have gain, and you can enjoy exemption. So far, this is the only one item.
So this is only one time?
No, this is not one time. Section 121 is not one time deal. It's whole life deal. As long as each sales is apart for 2 years. After 2 years, you can enjoy one more time, 250,000 capital gain free.
So does it mean like if you have a few houses, you live there 2
Yes.
years in the past, you can
Yes.
then
Yes.
use?
Yes. And eventually, section 121 is the one encourage people to purchase home. Okay, but you know, after 2007, you know, if you purchase a home, say 2005, and you sold it right now, sorry about that, you don't have to gain, you have to lose. And for personal lose, you cannot deduct. Okay, but you know, section 212 was passed back to 1997, I believe, 1997. During that period, eventually the real estate property value always go up. Nobody expect it will go down. Okay, so but anyway, section 212, that is not one-time deal. Every time, as long as you sold your primary residence for after 2 years, you can enjoy one more time 250,000 per person, capital gain free. Yes.
A question about second house. Say, for example, my job involves travel from here, say San Diego. I had house in San Diego here.
Yeah.
With both can both call
Yeah.
primary.
Yeah. Theoretically, yes. Theoretically, you may
How
have
do
two
we define
houses.
second houses, like how many distances?
Yeah, let me define for you. To answer Jasper's questions, yes, theoretically you may qualify two houses at the same time as your primary residence, because you know you may say I travel to my another house in San Diego because I have a job there. It's very easy to qualify because as long as in the past 5 years, from the day you sold your property, from the day you sold it, okay, back 5 years during this period, you can accumulate, okay, 731 days, because you know 2 years is 731 days, right? As long as you can accumulate total more than 731 days in the past 5 years, it's not difficult, right? You just travel there, right? However, you can qualify as your primary residence. However, you can only enjoy capital gain free one time.
What does it mean?
One time. So say you have a number one, number two, both of them qualify as a primary residence. You sold number two today, and you enjoyed 250,000 capital gain free, right? You need to wait for another years to enjoy the 250,000 capital gain free. Understand? So you may qualify two houses at the same time. However, in order to get the tax-free benefit, you need to wait for another 2 years. That's very fair. That's no problem. The only benefit for you is you have the option to make a decision which one you want to sell. Otherwise, you do not take extra benefit more than the other taxpayer.
For example, you have a house and you live there